Welcome to the Night Radio and Television Station. Here comes to the news today. On the occasion of 91st anniversary of the establishment of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union, March 26, 1931, March 26, 2022. On March 26, at the Residential Palace, President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc had a meeting with 10 young typical and 10 young promising Vietnamese representatives in 2021. This year's 10 typical Vietnamese young faces are the best young people in fields of learning, creative science, labor and production, national defense, security and order, physical training and sports, culture and art. There are people who received 10 million online votes from 138 candidates and nominated themselves in 44 provinces, cities, military branches, and overseas Vietnamese representative agencies. On behalf of the party and state leaders, President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc sincerely sent 19 typical young faces and promising young faces in 2021 with sincere greeting and best wishes. There are good examples for young people across the country to follow, recognized by the society, and honored by the community. President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc sent union members and young people across the country a bouquet of fresh flowers and congratulated the founding of Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union. The Vietnam Association of Seafood Exporters and Producers (VASEP) forecast that shrimp exports will continue to grow about 40% in March 2022 thanks to strong market demand. The Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development forecasts that the seafood export turnover in the second quarter may reach $2 billion. The seafood industry has been implementing many solutions to make good use of market demand and increase processing, striving to achieve the set target this year. Particularly for shrimp, according to data from the VASEP, shrimp exports continue to grow by about 40% in March thanks to the strong market demand. Shrimp exports for the whole year are expected to reach about $4 billion, up 3% compared to last year. Generally, in the first 2 months of this year, shrimp exports reached nearly $560 million, up 48% over the same period last year. Notably, Vietnam's shrimp exports in the first 2 months of this year grew well in all major markets such as the US, EU, Japan, Korea, China, UK, except Russia due to the disruptions because of the import of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. After 6 years of implementation, the whole country now has about 2.7 million out of total nearly 5 million vehicles with non-subtoll cars. From the beginning of 2022 until now, new service providers had added tax to about 200,000 vehicles. The Directorate for Roads of Vietnam has requested service providers to arrange car checking points in 63 provinces and cities, creating convenience for people to pay cars, minimizing the occurrence of errors during operation. Services such as depositing money into traffic accounts had many conveniences, including a variety of recharge channels via air wallets and punks. Up to the present time, the whole country has 112 toll stations installed with a non-subtoll collection system. On March 26, the city of Lviv in western Ukraine, which had received aircraft since the beginning of the military campaign, were hit by the rockets. In another development, Russia's defense ministry says yesterday that the country's military used caliber cruise missiles to target an arsenal of weapons and equipment in the Zhytomyr region, northwest Ukraine. The ministry also shared a clip of the ships firing 4 missiles in a row in the middle of the night. The caliber missile can be fired from the surface ships, submarines, and aircraft, and is used to strike a variety of land and water targets. Russia on March 26 also announced military losses of Ukraine. Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Major General Igor Konashenkov says that in the past day, the Russian Army's five tactical aviation and air forces have destroyed 91 Ukrainian military facilities. Among them are Ukrainian military bases, 2 command posts, and 11 weapons depots. In another development, Russia's defense ministry says yesterday that the country's military used caliber cruise missiles to target an arsenal of weapons and equipment in the Zhytomyr region, northwest Ukraine. The ministry also shared a clip of the ships firing 4 missiles in a row in the middle of the night. The caliber missile can be fired from the surface ships, submarines, and aircraft, and is used to strike a variety of land and water targets. Russia on March 26 also announced military losses of Ukraine. Russian Defense Ministry spokesman Major General Igor Konashenkov says that in the past day, the Russian Army's five tactical aviation and air forces have destroyed 91 Ukrainian military facilities. Among them are Ukrainian military bases, 2 command posts, and 11 weapons depots. This is the end of our news today. Thanks for watching. Have a good time. Goodbye.